Hello guys, in this video we will send a message to Azure Service Bus Queue from Visual Studio. So for that we will use ServiceBusClient and then ServiceBusSender, and then we will cross check in Azure portal if the message has been actually sent to the queue. So let's go to the Visual Studio. So we are in Visual Studio. Let's create a new project, console app. Next, let's give name, say Service Bus Sender, and next, and let's create it. So we have our project ready. Now to send message, we first need to create Service Bus Client and then Service Bus Sender. So create Service Bus Client, then create Service Bus Sender, and then send message using Service Bus Sender. Okay, so for that let's first install required NuGet package. Right click, NuGet packages, browse Service Bus, and let's install this, that is azure.messaging.servicebus. Install, accept. So let's go back to program.cs, and now let's create the required variables. Before that we will need connection string and queue name, right? So I'll say string connection string is equal to and string queue name is equal to. Okay, and now let's create Service Bus Client and then Service Bus Sender. So I will say Service Bus Client, Service Bus Client is equal to new Service Bus Client, and we'll provide connection string for that. Okay, now let's create Service Bus Sender. So I'll say Service Bus Sender, Service Bus Sender is equal to new, we'll create it using Service Bus Client. Okay, Service Bus Client dot create sender, and for that we'll need to provide queue or topic name. So let's provide the queue name. Okay, now let's go to Azure portal and let's get connection string and queue name. Okay, so I am in Visual Studio. Let's open Service Bus namespace. Let's open the queue to which we will be sending message. Under settings, shared access policies, let's open this policy which we created earlier. Let's copy this connection string, let's paste it over here. Let's copy the queue name as well, so that is our queue. And now let's send the message to this Service Bus queue. So I will say Service Bus message, Service Bus message is equal to new Service Bus message, and I will say hello from C# and right. And now let's actually send this message. So I'll say Service Bus Sender dot send message async, and let's pass this message to this, and I will say await, and last we'll say console dot write line, and I will say message has been sent. So let's add a debugger over here and let's run our program. So our debugger has been hit, and let's cross check in Azure portal. So we'll go to the portal. So I am in Service Bus namespace. Let's open that queue. Let's go to Service Bus Explorer, and you can see it shows one, that means one message is there in the queue. And if I click on this pick from start, and if I tick this checkbox, see, you can see hello from C# and Visual Studio. That means we have successfully sent the message from Visual Studio C# to the Azure Service Bus. Okay, so that's it guys. Thanks for listening.